Hey guys and gals, Dale Thompson here. And first of all, thank you for coming over to my blog or watching this video. I deeply appreciate each and every one of you. So today I wanted to share with you 5 helpful tips that I think will help you when considering whether or not to join or promote a business opportunity online. You know, so many of us, especially now with the pandemic going on, so many people have had their lives literally turned upside down due to no fault of their own. And they want to find a way to so that that doesn't happen again. They want to pandemic proof their income, if that's such a word. So there are hundreds and hundreds of thousands of people coming online each and every day looking for a way to either supplement their income, or they make enough income at what they're doing and they love it, but they're just spending so much time at work they have no time for family and friends. So they're looking for time freedom, not so much financial freedom, but time freedom to be able to live a better quality of life, right? So here are the 5 things that I think you should consider when choosing a business. And unfortunately, a few years ago, I didn't follow my own advice. A lot of this I really didn't even know at the time. It comes, the longer you do something, the more experienced you get. And so, with that being said, I had joined a program, spent 25 grand between advertising and buying products, and not to mention the time, thousands of hours, uh, you know, promoting the program, only to have it, disappear on me. And maybe some of you by that description know exactly the company that I'm talking about, or maybe have been in that same exact situation. And so I think these tips will help a lot. An interesting story, real quick, about that. Um, in not doing your due diligence, I had a friend that was involved in a company, and the leadership was not of the best character. And after about a year or two, basically took all the money and ran. And so everybody was kind of left hanging with a lot of investment and nothing to show for it, right? Stopped paying commissions and just disappeared. So it can happen, and there's no guarantee, even if you do your due diligence, that's not going to happen. But it will certainly help self or guard against that particular situation. So number one, the products or services that this company has, assuming they have them, are they in demand? You know, um, let's face it, a company that was selling hula hoops back in the 60s and 70s, exploded and did very, very well. But in today's market with video games and, cell phones and, all of that, um, probably not so much today. So you want to make sure, if there are products and services there, are they on demand? Does somebody want to buy them? Because without that, you don't have a business. And the likelihood of you uh, staying around too long is very, very slim. Number two, are the products or services, products consumable, or are the services something that people will come back and use month after month? I'm going to use, for an example, Avon, right? They have products. Women buy them each and every month, every week, or whatever the case, depending on what it is and how they use it. Mary Kay, the same thing. See what I'm getting at? They have products that are consumable that people will buy over and over again. So once you get a customer, they will continue to buy from you, which, what does that do, guys? Puts more money in your pocket. Ka-ching! Number 3, what is the chances of going back and kind of referring to number 2? What are the chances of having just customers? Maybe there are people that have absolutely no desire to build a business. They're fine where they're at. They have the time freedom. They have the income they want. They really don't want to, join another business, but they do want the tools. For example, I'm going to use one of the companies that I recently joined, Now Lifestyles, and their 2.0 launch, which is in pre-launch now. We haven't launched to the general public yet. Involves a tool suite, which includes a page maker, an autoresponder, a website branding tool, and video hosting, right? All things that internet marketers and network marketers and even offline businesses need if they want to grow their business, but not necessarily may be interested in joining that business to build an income from it. They just want the products and services. That's number 3. Number 4 is, how is the compensation plan set up? Is it based on, the sale of some sort of product or service, or is it based on just recruiting people? You see so many businesses online, a lot of them matrices and matrix, whatever you want to call them, where, and revenue shares where you buy, a revenue share, and it's, some advertising or whatever. And, you earn an income back from that advertising. But where the real income comes in is when you bring in other people. The more advertising that they buy, that fuels the opportunity to be able to pay you back that 110% or 120% or whatever it is. So here's what I want to say about this that's very, very important. Okay, I'll say it again. It's very important. Okay, because it could save you a lot of time, a lot of money, and a lot of heartache. Okay, is if the opportunity that you're looking at is based on recruiting people. In other words, if you get if you get paid from someone coming into your business, be very, very leery of it. I'm not a lawyer, but from what my understanding is of and you think, oh, it's online, the FCC and the FTC are cracking down on the internet now. And it's very, very possible. I know a number of companies that have been closed down by the FTC because of these types of practices. Okay, so you want to be careful that what you're promoting is legal and legitimate, because if it's not, you could be subject to big time fines. And I know of somebody that was actually thrown in jail because of the type of business he was running. They basically came to his house, put him in handcuffs, and took him away. So I don't want to see that happen to you. So again, guys, very, very important. Make sure that the compensation plan that the company's based on is based on some sort of product or service, and the sale of that in order to get you compensation, and not just recruiting somebody to make money. Okay. And lastly, number 5, make sure you do due diligence on the owners or the leadership of the company you're looking at. If you can't find them anywhere, you can't find who's running the company on the internet, then chances are it's something you may want to stay away from, because they're not making themselves visible, probably for a reason. Okay. And so you want to be very, very leery of getting involved in something like that. Not everything on the internet is true, but a real easy way is to look up the names of those people and see what's written about them. See if there's anything negatory about them, and then use your own judgment from there. That's about the only thing you can do. So, guys, I hope this has helped you. 5 helpful tips when you're looking to either join a new business or you're brand new online and looking to, get started. These are things that I would highly recommend that you consider before you kind of sign on the dotted line and pull out your credit card. So, guys, once again, thanks for being here. If you have any questions or comments, this has helped you or not, leave them for me in the comments area. I'd appreciate if you know of anybody, maybe friends, associates, that might benefit from this information. I appreciate you sharing it for me. That would be freaking awesome of you. And guys, I will see you on the next video. Bye for now.